Hi everyone, Dan here again with another video tutorial, this time on thinning seedlings. A lot of folks did a decent amount of seeding, direct seeding in March, particularly with crops like kale, collards, lettuce, things of that nature, the leafy greens, which tend to be like a cooler weather crop. You probably planted in rows, maybe you planted in individual seeding holes using several seeds per hole, or just kind of doing a more basic spacing in the rows. You probably got a nice germination. You now have a bunch of little seedlings. And something that you should do is thin those down, which basically just means removing some of the weaker seedlings from the holes, so you don't have an overcrowded bed. It's important to do this for a number of reasons. You want to make sure that the plants aren't all competing with each other for nutrients and for sunlight and for water. You want to make sure that you have good aeration so that the plants are not becoming moldy or becoming susceptible to pests. And you want to make sure that you have ample spacing between individual plants so they're not growing into each other and causing issues from that angle. It's a really simple thing to do, as always. All you need to do is just take a look at your grouping of seedlings. We're kind of just going to pretend that this is a raised bed. You can find smaller ones that are looking a little bit weaker, and you just go ahead, get nice close down to the base of the plant, and just leave one seedling per hole. Typically you want to do a spacing of individual plants around, for something like kale, you want to do it like maybe like an 8-inch spacing. Grab this one. Sometimes the roots would be pretty long. This one's a lot smaller. This one's smaller. Little. Now if you find that like pulling them individually is disturbing the other seedlings that you want to keep, you can also just use a small scissor and snip them at the bottom. And it's really that simple. Again, consult your seedling packet, your seed packet for the correct spacing for your individual plant. And just once they start getting, tall, maybe even a little bit bigger than this, when they have several leaves, several sets of leaves, just thin them down so you're not getting overcrowded. Okay? That's it for this one. As always, stay safe, and I'll talk to you again soon.